Hi everyone, this is episode number 7 of Property Jabs with Wayne and Vess. And
I didn't know we had to flex up at that, so sorry. Yeah, Mo, the trainer, will be looking and go, what was that?
just make sure you cover your chin, right?
Yeah, there we go. Keep the guard up, especially from this morning's boxing.
Yeah. So Wayne, very often we have people that are opposed to do an auction. And of course we always do our best to convince them that probably that's the best way to go, right? But you're gonna have always people who are, had bad experience or for whatever reason.
Especially in New Zealand,
Yeah.
because the auctions run really badly. There you go. Man, I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, but if you watch episode number 7,
Yeah.
if you're still with us after 6 episodes, we're going to sort of, this is why it's called Property Jabs. I think it's
Yes.
just direct.
Yes.
I reckon they run so badly, and I reckon there's a flaw in the system. I'm not going to tell anybody what the flaw is, but in our business, we've changed that around. All the other auctioneers are going to be so dirty. Oh my God. I won't get invited to a Christmas party.
So what's the next best thing if a vendor or a client doesn't want to do an auction?
Okay, that's a great question. Because if I went back a step, I'd say, why have you had a bad experience?
Yeah.
And then I'd probably, every time I've asked that, I've managed to agree with them, say, yeah, of course you'd have a bad experience. And the client can see it.
Yeah.
They can point and say, this, and this was wrong. But that's not your question. Your question is, so if they don't want to do auction, what's the next best?
If they're adamant about auctions,
Geez, I don't know. It's like saying, if you're not going to drink water, what's next best? Well, I don't know. Okay, if you're not going to do auction, okay, so you can only flip and make a choice between pricing it or not pricing it. And not pricing it, you might put a deadline on, which is set date of sale or expressions of interest or this sort of stuff, that if you quiz an agent, they won't be able to explain how it actually works. No, none of them actually know. I'd say price it. Price it. If you're so sure auction doesn't work, put your money where your mouth is and put a price on it. And I'll bet my money on it that you'll be wrong. You'll be too high or too low. But go for it. Now, no one's going to like that answer, Vess. No one, Vess, I don't think you like that answer, Vess.
no, of course not, because it's not a smart idea. It's not a smart idea.
We'll go to auction.
Yeah. Because at least with an auction campaign as a first phase, you will know where the market's at.
Yeah, but they don't want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a little kid, like a little kid does, they're going to do something. Sometimes you've got to let them touch it and burn their hand a little bit. I don't know. Like, I've done it for 21 years now. I keep saying 20, it's 21 years. I've done it for 21 years. I don't need to convince anybody. If you don't want to go to auction, mate, fill your boots, doesn't worry me.
Yeah.
Price it, go on. Show me what the right price is. A vendor can be in the auction campaign for 4 weeks, still trying to work out the right price, and it's in the last 48 hours they go, okay, I think it sits here.
Yeah.
And for years that was higher than what they thought. They'd have undersold everything. So in one market, you're going to undersell everything. In today's market, it is different. This market is declining, and the rate of decline is still rapid. It hasn't flattened out. It's no signs of flattening out. So a vendor is having to understand that what I paid for it last year, or what I thought it was worth last year, or the offer I declined last year, it's now worth a lot less. So I can't help people, really. If I'd say, mate, my advice is auction. If you don't want to do that, fill your boots. Just put a price on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's interesting,
Will this ever go to you?
Yeah. I'll have an auction tonight, right? So if my clients were putting a price on the property before we started the auction campaign, it's an auction.
Yeah.
They would have been probably 200,000 above where the market sees the property.
Yep.
And now, because we had the price feedback from close to 20 people coming through the property will not sell. We know that, and we're gonna immediately price it where the market sits actually.
At a point where you get interest.
Yes. Yeah.
All we can do, and I would say this a dozen times a week, is give good professional advice, and there's a basis for the advice. And then we have to go like this and go, but you're the vendor, I will follow your instructions. So that is because we run under agency law and we're fiduciary responsibility, we're the agent of the vendor.
Yeah.
We must do, unless it's illegal, we must do what they tell us. If it's illegal, we must caution them, and then they can either give us the right instructions or caution them and step away. But when we step away, we've got to stay silent also. So all I do with clients now is if they think they've got a better way, I say, oh, well, look, I've done my duty. I've told you exactly what I believe and I reckon I've got a basis for it. But now I have to allow you to make the decision, which is if you want to price it, price it.
Yeah.
And dead set, like there's only 3 positions: too high, dead right, too low. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right. And it's not even that. Statistically, it's not that, because that line of dead right is so narrow, and too high is this wide, and too low is this wide. So look, go for it, price it. Run with your plan. And I've done that before with clients. I've said, okay, well, look, you fairly well, you know, you're a bloody good dentist, and it looks like you know more about real estate than me. So yeah, do it your way, and I'll ride along.
Okay, cool. So the answer is price it.
I'm going to be watching to see if this ever goes live. If it does, woo! And if you don't like it, send them a message. How's that, brother?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Fantastic.
different. Cool. Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you. See you, ciao.
See you in the next one.